Liability insurance costs for retail stores in Illinois vary based on several factors. These include the business size and revenue, the number of employees, the type of merchandise sold, and the store's location. According to the Insurance Information Institute, the average annual premium for general liability insurance for a small retail store with revenue under $1 million is around $500 to $1,000. However, several factors can impact these premiums. Firstly, higher risk activities can lead to increased costs. Businesses that sell hazardous materials, firearms, or alcohol may face higher premiums due to the increased risk of accidents or injuries. Secondly, employee exposure plays a role. Businesses with more employees may have an increased risk of employee-related claims, such as workers' compensation or liability claims, which can raise insurance costs. Thirdly, building size and location are important factors. Larger stores and those located in high-crime areas tend to have higher premiums due to the increased risk of property damage, theft, or liability claims. Fourthly, deductibles affect premiums. A higher deductible can lower the premium, but it also means that the business will pay more out of pocket in the event of a claim. There are various types of coverage limits available for retail stores. General liability insurance covers bodily injury, property damage, and advertising injuries. This type of insurance protects the business from claims arising from accidents or injuries that occur on the premises, as well as damages to customers' property. It also covers claims related to advertising injuries, such as copyright infringement or defamation. Product liability insurance covers injuries or damages caused by defective products sold by the store. If a customer is injured or suffers damages due to a faulty product sold by the store, this type of insurance can help cover the costs of medical expenses, legal fees, and settlements. Business interruption insurance covers lost income and expenses if the store is forced to temporarily close due to a covered event, such as a fire, flood, or other disaster. This type of insurance can help the business stay afloat during a difficult time by providing funds to cover ongoing expenses, such as rent, utilities, and employee salaries. To find the best liability insurance coverage at a competitive rate, it is recommended to shop around for quotes from multiple insurance companies. Comparing quotes from different insurers allows the business to assess the coverage options and pricing, ensuring that it gets the best value for its money. Consider bundled insurance. Some insurers offer package policies that combine multiple types of coverage, such as general liability, property insurance, and workers' compensation, which can save money compared to purchasing each policy separately. Consult with an insurance broker. An experienced broker can help assess the risks and find the right insurance policy for the business. Brokers have access to a wide range of insurance products and can provide expert advice on coverage options, limits, and pricing. Here are some estimated premiums for hypothetical stores. Firstly, a small retail store with $500,000 in revenue and 5 employees may have an estimated premium of $750 to $1,200 per year. Secondly, a medium retail store with $1 million in revenue and 15 employees may have an estimated premium of $1,200 to $2,000 per year. Thirdly, a large retail store with $5 million in revenue and 50 employees may have an estimated premium of $2,500 to $4,000 per year. These are just estimates and actual premiums may vary. It is essential to contact insurance companies for accurate quotes based on specific business needs. Several factors influence the cost of liability insurance for retail stores. Firstly, the nature of the business significantly impacts the premium. Businesses involved in activities with higher inherent risks, such as selling firearms or alcohol, generally face higher insurance costs. This is because these activities carry a greater potential for accidents, injuries, or liabilities. Secondly, the store's physical characteristics play a role in determining insurance costs. Larger stores or those situated in high-crime areas are often subject to higher premiums due to the increased likelihood of property damage, theft, or other liabilities. The size of the store can affect the potential for accidents and injuries, while the location influences the risk of external threats. Thirdly, the number of employees directly correlates with the level of risk a business faces. More employees typically lead to a higher chance of employee-related claims, such as workers' compensation or liability claims. Insurers consider the number of employees when assessing the potential exposure to these types of claims. Fourthly, the extent of coverage and policy limits chosen by the business impact the premium. Higher coverage levels and policy limits provide greater protection, but also come with higher costs. Businesses must carefully consider their coverage needs and select policy limits that adequately address their potential liabilities. Fifthly, the business's claims history is a significant factor in determining insurance costs. A history of frequent or costly claims can lead to higher premiums, as it indicates a greater risk of future claims. Insurers assess a business's claims history to evaluate its risk profile and adjust premiums accordingly. Sixthly, various risk management practices can help lower liability insurance costs. Implementing safety measures, training employees on safety procedures, and maintaining a safe environment can reduce the likelihood of accidents and injuries. Businesses that prioritize risk management may be eligible for lower premiums. Seventhly, the insurance provider selected by the business influences the cost of liability insurance. Different insurance companies have different underwriting criteria and pricing models, which can result in varying premiums for similar coverage. It's essential to shop around and compare quotes from multiple insurers to find the most competitive rates. Eighthly, the type of policy chosen by the business affects the premium. Different types of liability insurance policies, such as general liability, product liability, and professional liability, offer varying levels of coverage and have different cost structures. Businesses should select the policy or policies that best align with their specific risks and coverage needs. Ninthly, the deductible amount selected by the business impacts the premium. A higher deductible typically results in a lower premium, as the business assumes more of the financial risk in the event of a claim. However, it's essential to choose a deductible that the business can comfortably afford in case of a claim. Tenthly, external factors such as economic conditions and regulatory changes can influence liability insurance costs. Economic downturns may lead to increased claims, while regulatory changes may require businesses to increase their coverage levels. These external factors can affect the overall cost of liability insurance for retail stores. Understanding these factors is crucial for retail store owners in Illinois to effectively manage their liability insurance costs and ensure they have adequate coverage to protect their businesses. By carefully assessing their risks, implementing risk management practices, and shopping around for the best insurance options, businesses can minimize their insurance expenses while maintaining sufficient protection.